Like I used to DJ, so I had mixers, I had mics and shit.
I didn't know you DJ.
Yeah, I DJ for a little bit. I used to go as Nice. I did, but I was young though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was with Frankie, Power Hangel team. Did the Power 100 with him. I was at Roxy, Centro.
Got you. Yeah. El corito que él tenía.
Yeah, I was part of that with Campe and shit.
Yeah.
Me with.
Yeah,
I was part of that little crew.
Yeah.
Well, like that was trying ever. Them niggas used to burn me and shit. But I was young. Like, I wasn't even. I think I was like 17, 18 at the radio station and this and that, all hype.
Yeah, of course. No, and it was a good opportunity, but it is sad that those what we consider our OGs and them niggas burn everybody.
Yeah, they have a bad rep.
Piñero, Champion, all them niggas just
they are.
Gatekeepers.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
I seen him at church the other day. I was there with my family. He's in church collecting. I was like, damn, I feel like I don't know. Piñero.
Ain't that a funny thing?
So I was like, yo, I don't even know if I wanted to put money in there.
Either.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, bro, listen. Wow, that's weird.
It's a crazy world.
Yeah, I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I'm about my cash, I just wanna make some money.
So what it is, your boy Nice Way right here today. Ways to get the check, episode 10. We made it to 10 episodes already, and we're here. Right now we have the voice of the party. That's what you go by?
Yeah.
Medio Pollo in the building. What up?
What's up, my brother? Yes, the voice of the party, man. La voz de la calle,
Let's
Medio
go.
Pollo.
That's what's up. I ran into Medio Pollo, I think it was 2 years ago. We were talking about at La Palmas coming out. I was with Skills. Shout out to DJ Skills. What up? And he was like, yo, what's up? You acting brand new. You're not bringing me in and everything. And I was like, nah, it's not even like that. Don't worry. When I get things rolling and I'm going to hit you up. And right now, I hit him up. We got episode number 10. He's here. Appreciate you for coming in, bro.
Of course. You know what's funny about that night is just because I'm glad you're smart enough to understand there was no harm when I said it. I was like, yo, what's up, man? It was all love. And I like the interaction we had that night. It was cool. And I'm happy to be here tonight.
Nah, for sure. And then everybody wants real till it's time to be real, right?
100%.
So, like, I appreciate you telling me you got to be in here. You represent 978. You do this. This is your community. You do these things. If there's a studio, you got to be invited and you got to pull up. So, of course, you got to come. You know what I'm saying?
I'm humbled. Yeah, no, like I was telling you earlier, I definitely wear the 978 on my back. I've been wearing it since, I'm 44 years old. So, I've been repping this city forever,
For a minute. You know your stuff. We mentioned some names before starting to record, and you already knew everything I was talking about, so for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I've been around since Cedar Crest was on Broadway, which was amazing. So, yeah.
We used to have football dinners there with Coach Amin.
Amin. Shout out to Amin. Amazing place.
Yeah, so tell us about yourself, a little bit of your history, and who are you and what you do and things like that.
Originally I... Guatemalan, half Puerto Rican from Lawrence, Mass. Grew up on Tremont and Franklin. I spent a lot of time there, early 80s. Okay. I loved it, played soccer my whole life. One day I got introduced to basketball, got hooked on basketball. One day I got introduced to the streets. And when I say the streets, I mean just hanging out. And that time I was just running around playing and taking your bike from this side to that side. It's just, a different outside.
Yeah, for sure. Now, it's definitely a different outside because, like, being introduced to the street doesn't mean it's all gang affiliated and all that stuff because it's always around there. But I feel like before the OGs try to keep the youngins out of that stuff. And it's just being in the streets, is whether it's riding the bike, playing tag, hide and seek, just being out there till the lights go off, go on. I mean, the night lights that you got to go in and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel that. For sure.
No, 100%, man. Listen, being outside is different. Like I said, it's a different state of mind. I enjoyed my time out there. And then, graduated from the Vogue. I'm a Reggie. Wear that with pride. My orange and black all day.
All right.
Graduated, went to Manchester, New Hampshire. Introduced to the nightclubs and been doing this since 2000.
Word. Talk to me about that nightlife. What was the beginning like?
The beginning was tough. I originally started as a greeter at a nightclub called the Pyramid, and it was wild. It was a very...
this was in Manchester?
In Manchester. It was a very wild place. I seen some wild things go down there. I was part of the security at the beginning. Then eventually I ended up going to Boston, being the doorman in Boston at the Matrix. Shout out Brian Flowers and all them Italians out there that rocked with me. Took a chance. Spanish kid from Lawrence with braids. They brought me out there. I was in Boston for like 2-3 years, and then 2 years, and then luckily I was offered an opportunity in Manchester to become a manager of a nightclub.
Oh, that's dope.
I headed up there. I had a couple friends of mine from my hood. Like I said, DJ Gerald, DJ Lush, shout out those guys.
What up, fellas?
We first chance I had, I put them in the club with me, and had them DJing a night. Built my little team, security, and it's been on since there. I've been in the club since then.
So besides the nightclub and stuff like that, what else are the things you do out here and stuff like that?
I want to say that I'm proud to say I'm part of the community. I take pride in participating in any community events. At one point, I worked heavily with a demographic in our community that's misunderstood, is the best way I could say it. And I worked with them for 4 or 5 years. Taught me a lot about myself, taught me a lot about my community. It was beautiful. Stopped doing that. I do landscaping also. I do weddings. I do Sweet 15s. I do concerts. I do clubs. I try to stay active. I'm just trying to find
that's up. I like to hear that because so the podcast is called Ways to Get the Check. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks already entrepreneurs and people that have their own businesses going, but it's more about just getting a check, whether it's a 9 to 5, whether it's for a nonprofit organization. You're going to need money to run that. You know what I'm saying? It's just inspiring others and giving game about things that you could really be doing out there. You know what I'm saying? It could be Uber, Lyft, whatever it is.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So we go to that. But definitely you're known out here as the voice of the party, you said, right?
Yeah, humbly. Thank you.
How did that come about?
It's funny. I've had a couple different nicknames. I've gone through different stages, you could say. And shout out to Gohar Yogi Promotions. One day he just called me the voice of the party, and like it clicked in my head, and I liked it.
Yeah.
And then he started calling me that and putting me that on the flyer, and I just ran with it. I liked it, voice of the party. Shout out to Forbes Pope also. When I brought it up, it never stopped calling me since. Like, I had those two guys in my, that's your name. Like, Medio Pollo's cool, but
voice of the party.
Voice of the party is the way.
How about Medio Pollo? How did that come about?
I'm half Puerto Rican, half Guatemalan. Yeah. A couple different stories to that, but a couple of my friends named me. A couple, I've traveled, been blessed to travel across different places in the world, and I like chicken because I trust it. Like, they give me meat in Switzerland. I really didn't know what I was getting. They give me meat in Mexico. I don't really, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'll get some chicken. Fried chicken, please.
Chicken always.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of funny. That's dope, though. And actually, speaking of that, that's how we got in contact recently, because I seen that you posted that you went to go try out some chicken. Where was that?
So that's called Pollo Campero. It's funny because it's a Guatemalan Central American style, like KFC, if I had to compare it to something, or a Pollo Centro from out here. Like, it's a rotisserie style chicken that's Guatemalan. You could get it fried or grilled. Every time I went to Guatemala, I traveled all the time over there as a kid. I always ate Pollo Campero. I'd get myself a 6-piece. I loved their chicken. Their seasoning was amazing. And I happened to be in Lynn, and I saw this Pollo Campero, so
I'm gonna go in.
I had to go in there, and it was official. It was exactly like I expected.
I'm definitely going over there because I'm a huge fan of the chicken too, and I'm gonna definitely go check that out. And I'll probably do an episode 2 and record that, because I have a little segment called NilsonNice on the streets.
Oh, nice!
Where I go out and record different things, do different stuff, and go from there. My last one, I went to try the chicken wing spot these people just put up, the BBW.
Listen, amazing. The lemon pepper is amazing. The barbecue's amazing. The sweet chili. So I don't even like sweet chili, but those.
Yeah, I tried them out. Yeah, I tried a few. I did a little rating on them. I gave an 8 overall. That's what I went with.
You gave it an 8, okay?
I gave it an 8 out of 10. I think it was good. I was expecting a little bit bigger wings because it's big W, but they were good. I liked it.
Okay, so I like that. I really do like that. But I would say that I liked how they were fried. I even had their plain ones, and their plain ones were good. They fry them perfectly. Those, They fry them perfectly.
Were those crunchy or no?
They were crunchy, exactly.
All right, so that's probably what I had to try. I said I was gonna go 1 point higher if the wings were crunchy, but I didn't have any crunchy wings, so I got to try the original.
That's what is funny. I ordered like 4 or 5 that night. Shout out to the people that were with me that night. They know what it is. I ordered pretty much everything on the lemon pepper, the honey mustard. We tried them all.
Yeah.
the fried one, the plain fried ones, where I was like, wow, what a crunch.
So I'm gonna have to go try those out.
You ever seen that Instagram that guy's like, oh, I can't be married to you, I can't be wifed up, and he's eating that. He's like, you made this right here? That's the reaction I got out of them. It was amazing.
Word. All right, so let's go back to the clubs, man, because like me clubbing out here, always heard you on the mic and all that stuff. Like, where you get that energy from? What keeps you going, motivated to do that? You know, after, especially, let's say, a long day of work on a Friday or something, to go do that, and the nightlife, like, how you keep yourself going?
It gets wild. It gets tiring. For example, I did 6 parties this weekend, and this morning I was at work at 8 o'clock until 6. Yeah. So, you know, it gets tiring, but the energy comes from the crowd. And let me tell you, if the DJ is whack, I'm whack. You're probably going to hear me not talk a lot or sound really corny in what I'm saying. Yeah. It's really about the DJ having that crowd control and the energy of the crowd. Like, I walk around, I try to find out whose birthday it is. You know, if I see you, I want to shout you out, make sure people know Fence Studio in the building. You know, it's highlighting everybody's night.
Getting everybody engaged in that. Nah, I respect that, because there's a lot of set DJs, I like to call it. Like, it would be Friday. If they're on from 11 to 12, on Saturday 11 to 12, Sunday 11, it's the same song at the same exact time. At 11:03, this one played. So, like, that I feel like that would be where you would be, like, a little bit like, I don't know, you know.
100%.
You need to read the crowd and see what's going on. I like that you said that you go around, find out people's birthdays, see who's there, because you have to, you know.
100%. I mean, at the end of the night, every night someone's celebrating something. Correct. Whether it be an anniversary, graduation, a birthday, season, anything. So my job is to basically compliment the DJs, compliment the crowd. The vibe is to find out, okay, why are you here? Like, okay, let's make it special for you. Let's make sure you hear your name, your table hears your name, your people. And you guys could do your videos, etc. It adds, and every night is different. Every night's a new name. Every night's a new group. Every night's a new energy.
For real, now every night is different. There you go, DJ. Stop doing the same sets. Switch it up. And I'm not gonna throw names out there, but now if you guys are in the club and you hear Medio Pollo not talking too much, it's the DJ.
You already know that's a fact.
So with this line of work and stuff, like, how do you set your boundaries out there? Like, people be like, hey, come in, do this, do that. And, like, how do you set your boundaries when it comes to, like, booking you, pricing, or anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you always have those people I used to DJ, like, hey, play this song, play this song, play this song. Even though you're not playing song, but they be like, yo, show me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you go about that?
It gets overwhelming sometimes. A lot of people who know me and see me, they'll know I kind of go hide sometimes. There's moments where I'll just go hide. There's too much going on, too many people on me. So I'll try to go hide and just do my shout outs. I'll still hear the music. You'll think I'm still in the VIP section, but I'm actually in another room. I'm just hearing everything. I've gotten used to it. I thank God for giving me the ability to perfect that part of it. So I just have to hear the beat and I'm good. Like, I don't need to hear the crowd no more. I already know the DJ's killing it and they're up and going. That's very important. And at this point, I become a buffer for the DJs. Yep. So when people come for requests, they'll usually tell me, and then I'll hit the DJ, and they're like, hey, listen, whenever you could throw this in, let's throw this in for them as a request. And I also, at this point, the DJs that I work with, I'm humbled enough to say that they take my suggestions. So if I'm like, hey, play this record, they ain't really going to look at me crazy. They're going to play the record. It's just a suggestion. Yeah. And it's the relationships, you know.
Word, yeah. Nah, that's smooth, though. That's smooth. And when it comes to just being up there and stuff like that, I know I've seen a few videos. You're putting down the music while talking. Have you ever got into it with a DJ with that? Me personally, if I was a DJ, I'd be like, yo, chill, you know. So how you go?
That's funny you say that. That's funny you say that. I actually have not. I actually have a lot of DJs that'll tell me, go ahead, rock, do that. They know I'm not gonna exaggerate. Once again, I'm not a DJ. I understand the concept of it. I respect it. I just want to compliment what they do. So that's why I'm just like, I know when they're not doing none of that. They're just in their mix zone, in their music selection, looking at the crowd. I'll jump in on those times. Yeah. And then there's certain times where I'm just going to have them singing karaoke with me. And that's kind of where I come into play with what we're doing for the night.
Word. Yeah, so it's just like, whatever DJ's on, you kind of have that feel for them and doing and stuff.
But I'll tell you right now, if there's a DJ on, I always tell them, like, make sure you talk. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to talk over you. I'm kind of always paying attention to the DJ booth, so I'm on the same page. And, yeah, just do your thing. Like, I'm just, you be you.
Yeah.
You be you. Don't worry about me. I'll say what I got to say.
Adjusting to you.
Yes.
No, that's pretty cool. I mean, and to see, like, because a lot of people would just think, oh, this guy's just yelling on the mic and talking, but there's a lot of strategy and a lot of game plan that goes into that. So that's pretty dope, man. That's really cool to know.
Definitely. I ain't going to lie. Sometimes I know I talk too much, but sometimes I'm in a wave, man. I'm enjoying the moment. I'm human. I'm not a rapper. I'm not an artist. I'm not a DJ. Just a guy talking on a mic with an incredible energy that I try to bring, and people feed off of it, man. It makes it. Sometimes I get lost in the moment,
For sure. Have you ever thought about DJing or trying to get on there?
No, I've been around the best DJs. I always say this. I've been around the best of the best, and if I was gonna learn, I would have learned from them. But no, I was actually just happy to be alongside a Sammy Smooth, a Jera, a Lus, a Roy, Styles, a Turtle, a DJ Combs, a Kodo King, Alex Sensation, Bodega Fleet. I could just go down the list. Flipstar, I could go down the list just to be next to them. I think for me, I'm winning. Okay. I look at it as there's 3 of us in the world. There's Splifstar, which is Busta Rhymes. He's the epitome of it.
Okay.
There's Pretty Lou from New York City.
Yep.
Fat Joe's hype man, Terror Squad's hype man.
Isn't he like battling cancer or something right now?
Correct. Shout out to Pretty Lou.
Yeah, hopefully he
he's actually
well
a soldier, man. He is battling cancer. Fat Joe, shout out to Fat Joe that ended up doing a concert with Remy Ma, and then the next day just went to the hospital, just stayed in the room with him and hung out.
That's awesome, man.
Loyalty. And then Mariachi Buddha is the one from DR,
okay.
And then there's Medio Pollo.
Let's go.
And then there's Medio Pollo from Lawrence.
Let's get it. I like that. Wow. If you think about it, that's not really out there like that.
Nah.
People.
And in my mind, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. There might be thousands of me everywhere.
Probably, but like if you just told me the list, I don't even know the third one you mentioned like that. I rocked out with not rocked out, but like I kind of put together who the other ones were. And now when you're saying that, like your list making sense to me, at least from this point of view, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. And I've said that to DJs that know them and are well established. I've said that to them, and they've reached out to me and shown me love, like co-signed it. Mariachi Buddha's DM me and been like, nah, you official. I'm like, you official. Thank you, like that.
Nah, yeah, that's a great feeling. I can imagine.
Amazing feeling.
But we're talking DJs and lists. Can we narrow that down? Maybe top 5 Lawrence.
Oh, my top 5 DJs in Lawrence.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna start with Jera.
Shout out to Jera.
I'm gonna start with DJ Lus next.
What up, Lus?
I'm gonna go to DJ Styles.
Okay.
100% gonna go to DJ Turtle next.
Shout out to Turtle.
And then I'm gonna throw my loop in here. Because I think a lot of people don't appreciate him enough. We just did a party with him recently. That's DJ Bless.
DJ Bless. I saw he was back on Friday.
Yes, we did a dance hall party, East Haverhill Street Days. It was fire. It was fire. Yep. He just plays records that you have to have been there to understand the moment.
For sure.
And I've always been a fan.
The Bless is definitely up there for me, because like I looked up to him when I was DJing. He helped me out a lot, whether it was getting a speaker, borrowing records, all that. And then Turtle's one of my youngins too, because Turtle came on under me. Like when he was young, I started showing him around the loop a lot, and came up, and he kept doing his thing, and that's what's up. And no, I like that list. The only one
I'm gonna throw in there that's just
hard though. There's so many.
It is, but I'm gonna tell you, if I need a sub in there, I'm gonna throw Heat. I actually was with Heat since he was 14 years old.
Yeah. Yep.
He's been DJing as long as I know, and I really feel like he's, got
I remember Heat doing
selection.
parties on Night of Columbus with Jera.
100%.
Yep, yeah, that's where I remember he would open up for Jera and stuff like that.
100%.
That's dope. And I like these DJs because a lot of these DJs would actually DJ with records. Like it goes back to records and not just the Serrato stuff now.
100. Oh, these guys were coming in with crates, like, and then they would switch off the records, the vinyls, and shout out to DJ Deadeye, DJ Urkel, DJ Sun, DJ Extreme. All these guys, pioneers. Sam Smooth, my guy. So it was funny about Sammy is a lot of people think he's from here, but he's from up north, Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
But when I started rocking with Sammy in the early 2000s, I tried to make him part of us, like bring him down here with us. Same thing with DJ Ronstar. A lot of people think he's from out here, but he's from Lynn.
Okay.
But Ronstar's part of the Lawrence team. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Amazing DJ. So, but Lawrence has the best of the best.
Nah, yeah, and it's just like you need to be here to understand it.
100%.
Because like when I go to New York before and all that, and party even in Boston, like dancehall don't hit the same out there like it hits over here. It's just you throw what a blessed whip 3 be throwing on, you're not hearing that nowhere else and nothing. But they could go over there and rock out the crowds and they'll start vibing like, yo, what's this?
Correct. But the funny thing that you say that is, I could take any of these Lawrence DJs, because that's what they want to call them, and put them anywhere outside of town, and they'll be able to adjust and kill it.
Yep.
But I can't take any out of town and put them in Attica on a Friday night.
They wouldn't understand.
Can't put them in Mir on a Friday night.
Correct.
Can't put them in there. It just doesn't happen. You have a lot of great DJs. A lot of like J-Rock right now is the leader of the new school. J-Rock has a bunch of young DJs that he's working with, that he's influencing in such a positive way. But look at his OG, Lus.
Yep.
Lus is running Change the Play.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Lus is the one that introduced me to J-Rock. Jerry is the one that introduced me to Styles, and Styles introduced me to like he brought Turtle.
Okay.
Like literally, that's how it went along.
That's what's up.
For me, it's been amazing to see these guys grow and become who they become. Because I'm like, man, I've been there the whole time. I didn't even realize how amazing it's been. Yeah, it hasn't been even realized.
Awesome. I mean, the stories are good, and that's why I like this stuff right here. Bring it up, talk about a bunch of different stuff, man. Shout out to all those DJs in the 978 and outside doing their thing when they come into the city. Of course.
Sure. I tell people, Lawrence is if you're a DJ and you're not booked and you haven't DJed in Lawrence, if you're an out-of-town DJ, you got to work harder. You got to end up out here. You need your bookings in Lawrence to be certified. It's just, and that's not a knock on nobody. Like, shout out to Danny S., who was the first New York DJ out here. Danny S. was...
right? The Nation, TNG.
He's TNG with DJ Lust. That's the family back in the days. So Danny S. was the first one out here killing it. You know, he had a little break in time where he wasn't around and he wasn't coming down here. And then the influx came of all the other DJs from New York. But the pioneer coming out here, Danny S. all day.
That's what's up. Shout out to Danny S. And let's take it to the next further. I seen a little video Cherry put out. Shout out to Cherry.
Yes.
The radio station stuff. Can you talk to me about that?
Yes, definitely. You know, I've dibbled and dabbled in radio. I've done different appearances. I just haven't really done something where I've considered it a project like what I have right now in my hands, thankfully. That was at a project we were working on that opened up a few other doors. And luckily now, you know, I'm on La Mega Lawrence, Boston, Worcester, and Hartford, 7 to 11, Monday through Friday, 7. Fire. I'm humbled, bro. I don't even know how to say it.
That's awesome, bro.
You know,
when is that starting up?
That starts May 20th.
May 20th. Wow, the countdown. That's amazing, bro. Like, to be honest, my dream job would to be a morning radio show. I'm a morning person.
Hey.
I would love to be up at 4, hit the gym, start my show by 5. And just get it going, you know, 5 to 8, 5 to 10, whatever it is, like some high 970 bro in the morning.
Yep.
That's something I would always wanted to do. So that's what's up that you're in there, opening those doors and going from there. Yeah.
And you know, my door opening means a lot for a person like yourself, because if I can open a door for you, I'm gonna. Correct, you know, correct. Like right now, I'm calling all the DJs that I know, and I'm setting up 5 days, 5 different DJs.
Rotation.
Like I'm gonna bring something to the table with my team that's different. You know, like I want to be different on the radio. I've always wanted to do it. It just never panned out, and now I have an opportunity, and I just feel blessed, and I think it's gonna really be something good for me.
No, that's dope. And where can you listen to it when it starts?
So basically, if you're in Boston, I think it's like 95 point something, and all the cities have their own different station. Just FM. It's on. So if you're in Manchester, New Hampshire, if you're in Hampton Beach, if you're in Hartford, Connecticut, in Worcester, Fitchburg, Chelsea, Lynn, Boston, Lawrence, you're gonna be able to hear it. Any La Mega station, you'll be able to hear it.
No, that's awesome. That's dope. Yeah. No, I would if you should think about going like live on TikTok and stuff like that, and all that, like the sky's the limit now with the technology compared to before, and just keep going from there, man. Congrats to that.
Thank you.
That's dope.
It's funny. DJ Mills, one of the DJs that I work with heavily. Shout out to the team Sicario Records. He's always on TikTok.
And he was live today. I was like, "Yo, what app is that?" He's like, "Instacart." I was like, "Word."
Listen, and it's amazing to me how many people he has on live following the process of what he's got going on. I think it's amazing. Yeah. And he has been pushing that tool specifically on me for at least a year. And this new project I got, I'm using everything that I've never done.
Yeah, so that's something about Fen Studios a lot of people don't know. Everybody think like Fen Studios is me. Yeah. It is my studio, but I'm not Fen. I'm NilsonNice, you feel me? Okay. So like I provide content for that. I could go create content, create commercials for businesses. You want to start a podcast, create a podcast. You want to go live on TikTok. I could go over there, settle that up. Whether it's with my equipment or whether you have a budget, lead you in the right direction to get everything that you would need with your budget and things like that. And go from amazing. There. So that's what I'm trying to push out there. So when you're ready to go live and all that, I'll be there, show you the ropes, and get you going.
All right, that's official. We locking that in. I like to hear that. And I didn't even know that. So that's amazing that out of this interview, we just sparked a great topic that a lot of people now I can tell them, hey, listen, but now they do this, they do this, they do this. Yep. That's what I try to be. I try to find out what you're doing. You're a good person. Put whatever you're doing, services in someone else's hands. Co-sign it. Yep. That's what it's supposed to be.
Networking. That's what's up. No, but yeah, that's what Fen Studios is. And like I said, a lot of trial and error.
Yeah, of course.
So it's a building process, but now I know I have the experience and I know the technology and I'm ready to put it out there.
Trial and error is the key to the game. I mean, there's been so many times where I've gone home and been like, man, I was really whacked today. Like I had no energy. I messed up names. I came in wrong. I came out. I'm my worst critic. But there's moments where like sometimes you don't even realize that it's just coming and it's going and it's smooth.
Yeah. Especially with like everything you're going through with the week and all that. It's like pausing all that. Right now the camera's on. I got to focus on this. I noticed earlier I went back. I didn't see the thing, so I stopped. So, it's just going. It's just like clearing your mind and knowing that it's time to
correct.
To rock.
I mean, we're human. If we were perfect, right, we'd be gods. And we're not. Yep. We're not.
Exactly. But no, I mean, like we're wrapping it up. Maybe we could do a part 2 later on.
Definitely.
Go to you, record some behind the scenes stuff and get it out there and talk more about your radio station journey later on and updates and all that and things like that. Anything else you want to let people know before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to make sure everybody, follows the platforms. Make sure they follow your platform. I like what you're doing. Humbled that you invited me. Thank you for sharing your platform. And one thing I want to tell people, man, when you see me out there, man, don't be shy. Like smile. Like just because I see you in the club or whatever, don't think I'm a different person during the day. Now I might look like a bum because I'm working landscaping, but I'm still gonna be the same person, shake your hand and smile and give you the right attention like a human being. So I've seen a couple of people like, oh man, maybe like he's embarrassed. No, I'm not embarrassed. I'm a hardworking person. Yep. I'm proud that I'm a hardworking person. Eventually, maybe I don't have to be. Maybe something happens and changes that. But until then, I'm gonna go get el pan de cada día every day. So I suggest everyone does the same. Don't be ashamed to go out there and get it.
Word. That's dope. Before we leave, though, I see the Wilkes skills drills fit. Shout out to Wilkes. That's just fire, yeah.
It is. It's amazing. I had to hit him up, and I got like 3, 4, 5 different colors.
Word.
I like to wear local brands, man. So let me shout him out. Let me shout out Modern Vandal, Peace Apparel, Forrest Pope, Copalon. Just want to make sure Flex Shop also, local, elite sneakers. People like that, you just... Our community, man. Let's show our community love.
Yeah, those are all people I'm trying to get in here. You heard your name. Hit me up. I'll hit you up, and we go from there.
All right, love. Thank you, my brother.